Solve the equation root of m plus 2 is equals to the square root of m plus 9. And so the question is, I came across this question, so I thought that I would share on how to solve this particular equation. It's very interesting. So this is how I will go about solving this equation right here, with the square root present, and there's just a constant, and then equals to a square root of a variable and a number within a square root. So what I'll do is, okay, I have a root of m, and then I have a 2, and then I also have a square root of m plus 9. So what I'll do is, let me just rewrite this equation. Root of m plus 2 is equals to a square root of m plus 9. So what I would want to do is, I would like to probably remove the square root that's on the right. So what I'll do is, in order for me to remove the square root on the right, I need to square it. If I square that, I also need to square the left, because whatever I do on the left, I should do it on the right, and vice versa. So what will happen is that square root and the square will cancel out. I will be left with m plus 9. And then on the left, I will have a square root of m plus 2, and then a square root of m plus 2. So what I'll need to do is, I have m plus 9 on the right. Now I just need to distribute. I need to distribute the left side of this equation. So I will have m times m, square root of m times square root of m is going to give me an m root of m multiplied by 2 will give me a positive 2 root of m, and then 2 times root of m will be another 2 root of m, and then 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give me a 4 plus 4. Now I've distributed the left side of the equation. So I have m plus 2 plus 2 gives me 4 root of m plus 4 is equals to m plus 9. So I can bring the m to the left, and then I can take the positive to the right. So if I minus m from the left and the right minus m, they will just cancel out. So I'll be left with 4 root of m plus 4 is equals to 9. So I have a plus 4 and then minus 4, minus 4. These two will cancel out. I'll be left with 4 root of m is equals to 9 minus 4 will give me a positive 5. And then I divide by 4. Divide by 4. This will cancel out. I will be left just the root of m is equals to 5 over 4. Now I need the m. So in order for me to remove the square root, I just square it again. So square, and then you square the right. And then moving further, so these two will cancel. The square and the square root, I'll be left with m is equals to 5 over 4, the whole thing squared. And then if I use my calculator, 5 over 4 and the whole thing square is going to give me a 25 over 16. So m is equals to 25 over 16, or if I write it in integers, it's going to be 1.5625. That is the value of m. Now we need to know whether that value is correct. So what we need to do is just substitute m with 1.5625. So on the left, I will have a square root of 1.5625, and then plus 2 is going to give me a 3.25, and then I want to see if it's also equal to the right. So 1.5625 plus 9 gives me 10, and 9 over 16, or improper fraction gives me a 169 over 16. And then if I square root my answer, it's going to give me a 3.25 as well. So that is how you prove whether your answer is correct. And I hope you enjoy that video, and happy studying.